Relationships are one of the truly beautiful areas that I get to work with. It's an incredible thing to think that a married couple that's been married for decades can stand face to face and just the very sight of their partner actually causes them a degree of stress, so a degree of subconscious stress. Now, it's not a stress that you'll necessarily be aware of when you look at your partner, but essentially how that plays out as is tension or terseness, terse words, disagreements, misaligning values, and just arguments over the little things. Life just being more difficult and just harder work than it really needs to be. And that's something that I think a lot of people can actually identify with. And what it comes down to is that there is a degree of stress that the partner, however much you love them, is causing you. And so what we can do is put those two individuals together and we can remove that stress. We can transform that stress into whatever we want. But essentially what we actually get to do is take advantage of the growth opportunities, the opportunities for growth that each partner is providing the other one. And that's something that's really beautiful in relationships. It's kind of what we're actually all here to do for our partner. So if we can help them grow and then we can accept the growth that they're providing to us, then the relationship becomes a whole lot more easy. Now, two amazing things with relationships. Number one, the other partner doesn't necessarily need to be there. We can do that. We can actually get through the entire process without one partner, which is an amazing thing when you have one partner who's kind of too rigid in their beliefs or just too stubborn to actually engage in the process and kind of doesn't want to get to the start line. What we do see is that very often after one partner has initiated the process, the other partner just mysteriously wants to kind of jump on board and things snowball from there. The other amazing thing is that relationships are not just our romantic relationships. Our relationships are with friends, they're with our children, they're with our work, they're with our hobbies, so they're with our passions. And so every single relationship has a consciousness. And so that relationship that we are having with our work or with our hobby, with our passion, can potentially be driving us into stress. And so that will play out when your work is causing you stress, just the relationship that you have with your work, however much you love it, however much you love your business or whatever it is that you do, if there's a degree of growth that is there that is available for you that you're not taking, and again, it's subconscious growth, so it's difficult to be aware of these things, then that can be causing you a degree of stress. And again, how that plays out is that simple tasks are just more difficult to complete, and that plays out, it looks like procrastination, or it just looks like there are just these hurdles and these obstacles that just pop up in our way all the time. And when we balance the brain on that stress and remove that stress from the brain, well, funnily enough, the brain can tend to cope with those challenges far more easily. Life gets a whole lot more smooth, and then success in that relationship with our passion, with our hobby, with our work, success is much greater.